Sandwiched between Mazeroski Way and the Roberto Clemente Bridge, welcome to PNC Park. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the St. Louis Cardinals going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates.
And now,
first pitch coming your way next. Coming up on the first pitch, getting the nod in this one, Paul Skeens. What's the scouting report on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Swing and a tapper. Throws to first, and the first out of the game is an easy one. Here's the Cardinals lineup now. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Stepping in, Alec Burleson. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Burleson batting second in today's lineup. He's usually in right field, but today he's getting the DH treatment. And that one popped to short. Connor Falefa squeezes it, and there's 2 away.
Oh, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Wilson Contreras stands in now and watches strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. 2 out, space is empty. In the dirt, and that's ball 1.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. And now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at PNC Park. Starting on the mound in this one, it's Sonny Gray. Always a treat to watch one of the best starters in the sport, Singy.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
That's in there.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Got him. And there's 1 away.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Brian Reynolds here. Hit in the air, right field. Walker makes the grab, 2 down. And let's take a look at the lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Next one off the plate inside. And now it's even 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really set.
The throw in, and he'll make it to second base with two gone. Here's McCutchen. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. The Pirates take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Comes through with the RBI. The timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
So two down at the plate for Pittsburgh, Joey Bart. That one lifted to left. Nootbaar makes the catch, and the inning is over. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here in Pittsburgh, all set for the start of the inning. Now up for St. Louis, Nolan Arenado. Skeens back to work. That one misses. Ball one.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
The pitch. Now this is in the air down the line, and that's a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Fouls it back with two strikes.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Here's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Going back. Bangs off the wall. Not stopping. He's going for three. He is safe. It's a triple. Just missed out on the homer.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
One down, runner at third. Lars Nootbaar. Next up for the Cardinals. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Pulls it down, and there's two gone.
Batting seventh, right fielder Jordan Walker.
And up next for St. Louis, Jordan Walker.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Pitch misses inside. And that is ball one. Tying run in scoring position here at the top of the second. That one finds the zone, and a count 1-1. Gloves it on the dive from his knees, the throw, and they get the out.
Making it look easy at the keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Billy Cook. And that's off the outside edge. And that's ball one. Our plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Nootbaar should have this one. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Nick Gonzalez at the plate and takes high there. This one popped up. Donovan. He's got it, and there's two away.
Batting eighth, third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Now batting Ke'Bryan Hayes. He has consistently been one of the best in the sport against lefties, and yet the righties give him trouble. You know, you don't want to be labeled as that guy, but the numbers say what they say. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, he's a good player, but if he wants to be great, he's going to have to figure it out against right-handed pitchers. There's so many right-handers in the game that you're going to see them one after another. So you would imagine with that many looks, Boog, that the adjustment's got to be coming soon.
Just missed.
1-2.
And that one missing low.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
On the outside corner, got him looking. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. They lead it 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Ivan Herrera. That one in triple digits.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
1-1.
That missed by a lot. And it's 1-1. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Cruz hauls it in, and there's one away. Victor Scott next up for the Cardinals. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Foul ball there.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
One down, base is empty. That one in the dirt. 1-2 the count.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Looked like he reached back and got a little extra on that one. Triple digits on the miles per hour through the zone. No chance of touching that one.
Now it's the shortstop, Mason Wynn. Grounded out his first time up. That one missed. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Next offering upstairs. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Fastball is outside.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Next offering is in for a strike. And a seed into center. That's a base hit.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
2 outs, runner at first. So now here's the Cardinals designated hitter, Alec Burleson. Fastball for a strike. Popped up on the left side of the infield. Hayes under it. And that is that. So 1 left for the Cardinals, and it remains 1-0. Back here at PNC Park, here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. And that one is downstairs. 1-0. Just missed. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Swing and a ball popped up. Win. He's got it. 1 away.
Now that is right fielder, Tommy Pham.
Here's Tommy Pham. He's 0 for 1. That one the other way. Takes it in for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds. Flied to right his first time. Upstairs.
No, that's up.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ripped to short. Gets it to first. And they take care of Reynolds for the out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Bucks go down quietly, but they still lead it 1-0. As we go to the top of the 4th, Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
You know, these Cards just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And it's through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Went down on strikes his first time through. That's off the mark, and that's ball one.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
That one hooked foul. Tying run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. On the ground to second, might be 2. There's one. How about that double play?
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Brendan Donovan next up for the Cardinals. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Cruz makes the grab, and that is that. Back here in Pittsburgh, ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz.
No, that missed.
Cruz in his 3rd season, 26 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Swing and a miss, and the count even 1-1.
1-1.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Going back on this one. Onto the track. And he makes the catch. And now it's Andrew McCutchen. RBI single his last time up.
Boog, one really cool moment I remember at PNC Park is the 2006 Home Run Derby during All-Star Weekend. David Ortiz and Ryan Howard each hit homers into the Allegheny River on the fly. Really awesome to watch.
Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul. 1 out, bases empty. Drilled out towards left center field. That's back. See you later. They sent it out of here, and they add to their lead. It's 2-0.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
So 1 out, nobody on. This is Joey Bart. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. That misses the zone, and it's a ball and a strike.
Nope, ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. 1 out,
2-2.
base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Got it. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Cook in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
1-1.
Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Pirates, second baseman,
Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit.
Gonzalez.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Foul ball. Cook off of first with 2 away. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And it's 2-0. You're dialed into the show. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the left fielder, Lars Nootbaar. Skeens back to work. In the air, left field, down the line, and that is a foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball, right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. He'll circle the bases, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
So up next, Jordan Walker. That one at triple digits.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
That's outside. Ball 1.
But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
And that misses. And it's 2-1.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now it's going to be Ivan Herrera. Fly to center his first time. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
And stepping in is the speedy Victor Scott. Fouled off left side. Two down, nobody on.
Ball high.
And that is out of play. Fights that one away, still 1-2. That's out to center field. Cruz heads towards it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Cards claw back a bit on the homer. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And we're back. And now, Key Brian Hayes. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play, can throw from so many different angles, and makes really tough plays look very easy.
So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
Up the middle. Over to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. 0 for 1 with a flyout. To third. The throw to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Right fielder, Tommy Pham.
Back to the top of the lineup. Up next for the Pirates, Tommy Pham. 0 for 2 in this one.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Pitch misses there. Now 2-2. Swing and a miss. Sonny Gray with the strikeout. And 1-2-3 go the Pirates as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. All set for the top of the 6th. And now it's going to be Mason Wynn. And a pitch.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Lifted in the air, out to left. Reynolds gets under it. Brings it in. And there's one down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
Alec Burleson next up for the Cardinals. Just
No,
missed.
that missed. That's a ball.
Not
2-0.
close with that one. And that's ball 2. The Pirates leading by a run, and we're the top half of the 6th. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. 1 for 2. First pitch, and he just misses. That's a strike. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. And they take the lead. It's 3-2. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
So now it's Nolan Arenado. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Still only 1 out here in the inning.
Right 2.
Activity in the bullpen. Carmen Majinski up and loosening in the pen. Ferguson also getting ready. One down, base is empty. That one misses. Going to count 1 and 2. Look out!
Take your base.
And it hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Derek Shelton out of the dugout, and he will make the move. Paul Skeens departs. Just never found his groove. Wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on. Back in a moment. New pitcher now, Caleb Ferguson.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Now it's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. Little chopper rolls foul. Arenado leads off first with 1 away. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Fan. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Lars Nootbaar.
Now here is Lars Nootbaar. He's already homered in this game. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
2 outs. And ball 1. He goes down looking. 2 runs for St. Louis on this blast. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now the left fielder, Brian Reynolds.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats. Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Yeah! Fastball for a strike.
Nope, ball.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Fought off foul. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Back there. Out of here. That's worth the price of admission. It's 3-3. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. Look, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. And the pitch is outside, ball 1.
1-0.
Ground ball up the middle. Win on the run, sends it over to first. Nicely done for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. He's already homered here in this one. That clips a corner. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Ryan Fernandez, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Liberator getting loose as well. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Next pitch is outside.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
That one to first, and a foul ball. And the sweeper misses. Inside, just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Joey Bart now. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. One in the inning for the Pirates on this solo homer. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Back after this on the show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Dennis Santana.
For the Pirates, number 60.
Now it's the right fielder, Jordan Walker.
Right fielder, Jordan Walker.
And that one fouled off. Santana, in his 5th season, he features a slider, a four-seamer, a cutter, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. Breaking ball inside. And now it's even 1-1. Swing and a foul out of play. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Ivan Herrera next up for the Cardinals.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Scott in the box now. Takes strike 1. Tap foul at the plate.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out of the slider, and there's 2 gone.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. Outside corner, there's a strike. Two outs. And a foul ball. The shortstop takes the ball. Hit hard on the ground to short. They take the force out. Out number 3. The Cards lead 1. Score remains tied at 3. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Ryan Fernandez. Billy Cook digs in now. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
The 1-1 is fouled off. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, could surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Here's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the seventh.
Ball. 2 balls, no strikes.
Next offering is in for a strike. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Very high with that one. And that's ball 3. Popped in the air, left field, out, number 2.
Up next for the Pirates, third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, Brian Hayes. And there's a foul ball. And there's a ball.
Low.
Hit weakly on the ground. Arenado to first in time. That is the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We look ahead to inning number 8. All tied up at 3 apiece. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Colin Holderman.
Now pitching for the Pirates, number 35, Colin Holderman.
Now the number 2 hitter, Alec Burleson. 1 for 3. On the ground, right side. Down the line, and it's foul. That misses.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And 1-1. Activity in Pittsburgh's bullpen. David Bednar, the closer, is getting loose. Majinski also throwing. And he takes one right on the black. 1-2.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Out to short. Sneaks through, base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at-bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Go ahead run on base. Here comes Wilson Contreras. Yeah, that's fouled off. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Now 1-1.
That's the ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game, and they lead it. It's 5-3.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's Nolan Arenado.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Swing and a ball popped in the air.
Up next for the Cardinals, second baseman Brendan Donovan.
So man aboard, Brendan Donovan. Next up for the Cardinals. That one ripped. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
And boy, do they catch a break. Otherwise, you're looking at runners around the bases and probably a run that scores.
And the Pirates manager making his way to the mound now as he will make the move. Colin Holderman done for the afternoon, and he's on the hook for the runners at second and third, so looking for some help there. Back in a minute. On the mound now, Carmen Mlodzinski.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's the left fielder, Lars Nootbaar. Golden opportunity right here. You see the velocity, 97 with that fastball.
One strike.
Outside low, and it's 1-1.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so it's a good take by him.
Just missed.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Well, he just had no answer for that hard inside fastball right there. Just blew it by him. And not every pitcher likes working inside, especially with two strikes. They don't want to hit a batter and waste an opportunity to put him away. But if you can locate that fastball just like he did, most hitters aren't looking for it, and it becomes very difficult to get a piece of.
And here is Jordan Walker.
Oh.
And that is downstairs. Ball one.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This would be a big pickup if he can push a run across.
2 on, 1 out. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1-2.
Arenado at third. Donovan over at second with 1 down. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And that's downstairs and outside. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Coming on is Pham to make the play. Runner tags for home. He scores on the sac fly, and they take a 3-run lead.
No, that's the 3rd run of the inning, and this team is doing a nice job of executing at the plate right now.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Ivan Herrera. That one blasted deep to right. That's back there, and it's gone. A shot to the opposite field. It's their 2nd home run of the inning. It's 8-3. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Two outs, nobody on. And now the center fielder, Victor Scott. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Two down, nobody on. Swinging a foul straight back. And the sweeper is off the plate.
1-2.
And misses inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Grounds one to short. Connor Falefa throws to first in time. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 8-3. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter will be the shortstop, Isaiah Kiner Falefa.
The shortstop, Isaiah Kiner Falefa.
Fernandez back to work. Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, and they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
And now the right fielder, Tommy Pham. 0 for 3 in this one. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. Action in the St. Louis bullpen. JoJo Romero, the left-hander, up and throwing. Here's the 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Man at second. That missed by a
One ball,
lot.
2 strikes.
Now 1-2. That one
2-2.
missed. Pitch
Got a full
misses,
count.
and the count's full. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
Up next for the Pirates. Left field.
First and second, no outs. And now, Brian Reynolds. And a ground ball to first,
Foul!
and a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Swinging a foul straight back. First and second, no outs. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. In the dirt, but kept close.
Two.
In the dirt, blocked. Just
Full
misses
count.
with that one.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And that one ripped to left and foul ball.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Ryan Fernandez will depart, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Kyle Leahy.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Here's the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Fly ball down the line, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. The other way, and a base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded, only one away. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Andrew McCutchen. That one fouled off.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Newbar on the move, and he makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. He's in on the sac fly, and it's 8-4.
Well, he'll take the sac fly on the mound right there. Base is loaded. I mean, this is a high leverage situation, and if you can limit the other team, you're doing pretty good work. See if he can get this next out.
Here's the catcher, Joey Bart. Fastball for a strike. That one's upstairs, ball one. And that's outside. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Two men left stranded, but they do push across one. Ninth inning coming up. It's the Cardinals 8 and the Buccos 4. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Kyle Nicholas.
Power slider guy, Boog. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
So digging in, Mason Wynn.
Shortstop, Mason Wynn.
Just missed. Slider right there.
1-1.
Cut on and lifted in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit. And a good start to the inning. And next is the designated hitter, Alec Burleson. First pitch misses.
1-0.
Wynn gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Next offering is fouled back. And that misses.
That's a ball.
And that's ball two. Bullpen action for the Pirates. Tim Meza getting ready to go. Wentz warming up as well. Inside, just missed. That one's in there. Full count now.
Got full count.
Nobody out. Runner at first. And ball four, two aboard.
No, now he's got two runners on after that walk, and things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
Here's Contreras now. He's provided a couple of memorable moments already today.
Yeah, Boog, two impactful home runs, and the second one came in the 8th inning. This guy's swinging a red-hot bat in this one.
First pitch just misses. He was looking to come up with the shutdown inning, and off to a shaky start.
Hurt. 1-1.
Inside, and a count 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on, probably a challenge pitch coming.
First and second here, no outs. Swing and a miss. That is strike two.
Man, 91 on a slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Tag out at third, and that's a double play. Here's Nolan Arenado. Misses off the inside, and that is ball one. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. That one out to right. Fan settles under it, and that is that. They get a leadoff single, but leave him stranded. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the ninth. It's the Cardinals 8 and the Buccos 4. Bottom 9, and here's the first baseman, Billy Cook.
Leading off to the Pirates, first baseman, Billy Cook.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
0 balls, 1 strike.
That misses the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that one upstairs. Next offering is fouled back.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Outside low. Full count, 3 and 2. Battling here as he fouls it away. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Man at first, and now Nick Gonzalez.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
And a weak ground ball to the left side. And that's foul.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
One and 2.
Runner at first with no outs here. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And Earl Hendricks punches him out. That's a strikeout. He's 2 outs away. Now the third baseman, Key Brian Hayes. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And another ball.
That's the ball.
Oh, he doesn't get the
That's
call.
ball.
3 balls, no strikes.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Called strike right there. And ball 4 to a board.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Here comes the manager out of the Cardinals dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Here comes the closer here in the 9th, Ryan Helsley.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
And now the shortstop, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. In the dirt.
Nope, ball.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Next offering is in for a strike.
Full count.
Two on, 1 out. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Tommy Pham will hit next. First pitch misses.
1 ball.
With
no
the
strike.
tying run at the plate here in the last half of inning number 9. Looked like it was a little bit up.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Squirts away a little bit. And an excellent job keeping it right there. And there's the automatic. Bases loaded, 1 away. That one in triple digits.
Full count.
The tying run at the plate stays alive.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider, tried to sit in between, just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Last chance now for the Pirates. Brian Reynolds, the next Pirate to hit, known for his late inning heroics. This was blister, no doubt about it. Out of here, grand slam. A towering shot, his second home run of the game, and they tie it up. It's 8-8. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Down 4 late in the game. Things aren't looking too good at that point, but they refuse to back down. Great at bats to load the bases and get that tying run to the plate, and boom, grand slam, and we're starting over. This should be a great finish.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. O'Neal Cruz, the next Pirate to hit. And that's outside.
That's a ball.
1-0.
Well, at least he's got a clean slate after that grand slam. Nothing to think about on the bases, so he can really go after the hitter and just approach this like it's a clean inning, get the outs that you need, and get back into the dugout.
Just missed. Helsley. Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Ripped on a line. And that is that. Pirates played 4 on the grand slam. All even now at 8 apiece. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back now, and on the mound, a closer, David Bednar. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Brendan Donovan getting ready to hit.
Inside, ball.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the 9th, so here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button, try to get some more runs, and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
Ripped to third and caught to second with the throw. No chance to get back. It's a double play. Now a chance for Lars Nootbaar. First pitch doesn't find the zone. 2 down, nobody on. And here in extra innings. And that's way high. Now 2-0.
Wood.
There's a strike.
Backdoored him with the breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, Matthew Liberator. Here's Kutch to the dish. Man at second, nobody out. And Chris, Certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
The 0-1.
Right through there for a strike.
Yeah, I think part of that goes into it's just so hard to come up with hits. In today's game, starters don't go deep, and so hitters got him. One away.
I don't know what he's looking for right there. You have to be ready to swing the bat. You can walk it off if you're just a little more aggressive.
And here's the catcher, Joey Bart, 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts and a flyout. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. Winning run stands at second. Late with the swing there.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Just missed. And it's even up.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
The winning run on second base. Outside. Full count now. Billy Cook in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Ball 4, he walked in, and that'll keep the line moving.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity, so not a terrible result.
2 on, 1 out, and now the first baseman, Billy Cook. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. In for a strike, good slider.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Swings and misses, and that is strike 2. Check swing, appeal to first. Yes, he did. Down he goes on strikes. Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Yeah, that's in for a strike. 0-1. Winning run in scoring position with 2 away. Late swing, fouled off.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
That's off the inside corner. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Two on, 2 outs. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here in Pittsburgh, 11th inning set to get underway. Now here is Jordan Walker. Bednar back to work. Way high.
That's the ball.
To the left side, but it is well foul. Man at second. And now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground to third. Hayes boots it.
No, he's safe.
Go ahead run on base. Herrera now at the plate. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, he knows
0-1.
they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Michael Ciani. And he's got the go-ahead run out there in scoring position for him. And that one fouled off. Two down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Late swing, foul to the left. Next one just misses. And a count now even up.
That was pretty close on the inside, and obviously he's not too happy with the call out there on the mound as he lets the umpire hear it a little bit. This is where you can't let that frustration compound itself, though. You got to let it out and move on.
And he chases that one. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
All set for the bottom of the 11th. Here's the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Oh, how he'd love to walk it off right here.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. In comes the winning run, and the Pirates walk it off in the 11th.
You know, he had to feel the pressure. A winning run on second base. Found a way to make solid contact, and the winning run comes across to score. Everyone going crazy. Exciting finish to this game today.
And the final here today, 9-8. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long